So you live over here, you commute over here, and then you got like a nice little lunch spot. I think we got a pretty good district going on here. And we got. Welcome back to Sarin County. We're over here in our starting area because I think I have somewhat of a good idea. I don't know. Well, I think it's a good idea. We'll see what it turns out to be. But you can see we have these nice buildings over here, small buildings, and then on the other side of the lake, we got nothing. I'm just thinking if we kind of go across this and then up there, up along that coast, I feel like we can make it like a nice district, a nice area. So that was gonna be our plan this episode. So let us get into it a little bit. So first off, we need to start buying some tiles over here. So we have that one. Let's buy that. Let's buy those for right now. So give me those tiles. And then we already do have this main road here. Yeah, we did have to rip out our beach, so that's kind of all gone at this point. So this can all come out for right now. And instead of this going right there, let me first off remove these bikes we got right here at the end. Remove. Just remove that there real quick as well. So then give me this road. We're just gonna take this. I want a curvy road. So give me nice angles here. Nice 180. See, what does that actually turn into? If I go like that. I think I can also just kind of fix this a little bit here as well. Actually, let me make that this height real quick. So go like that. Nope, gave you my snap tools back. I'm trying to see what would be a good way of doing this. Oh, we are gonna need a bridge. What type of bridges do we got? We do have some nice bridges. But I don't know if we really need like a massive, do we? Well, I feel like we'll condense that down a little bit. And then we could just have one that kind of goes like, something like that could work. Let's see. Okay, so if I go in here and I say I want to make this a little bit smaller. And like, that should be fine like that. Actually, we could even just have you go underneath the bridge. So first off, okay, so first off, give me this road here. Have you stay like that. So we want straight, and okay, and then give me bridge now. Give me this bridge here. Actually, I want you to be straight on. There we go, straight on, and I want a nice 180. Like that. I think that works. We could actually make you a little bit taller here. So then give me... First I'll make you the same height as that. Then give me those two real quick and my soul. Make everything the same height. There we go. So give me that, that, and then that. Oh, pressing the right buttons. Shift. Yep. Okay. I thought I pressed shift and it didn't work. So I'll bring you up to about... I think there works. And then I'm gonna have to bring you up. And I think that works like that. Perfect. That is exactly what we are looking for. So then we have this road here, which I think I'm fine with just taking a road through it, because we're not gonna, well, at least for right now, we're not gonna build anything on this. Why do you want to snap like that? Actually, I do want that. I want. Okay, let me see. Where is our land here? Let me see if we can get like a nice landing platform. So let's put you like about there-ish. So that should be a good landing platform, right? There we go. Okay, so there's that. And we are gonna say we want this to follow something like that. So we're just gonna follow that for right now. And we are actually gonna make you come down to this level. So we're gonna just kind of go like this. Bring this around. Just kind of follow the coast a little bit. Just a tiny. Oop, pressing wrong buttons. Wrong buttons pressing. Pressing all the wrong buttons. So we're just gonna bring you up like that. Like that. Around here. And we can actually even bring this up into the mountain a little bit as well if we want to. We're just gonna make this big enough that we can actually have stuff. And we're gonna say, I want you to go up there, so bloop, like that, boom. Now, and if I want you to continuous curve, we'll just kind of have you follow the edge. We'll do something that, ooh, got an idea for that right there. Okay. Then that also means we're gonna have to change this around as well. So first off, let's just kind of go like that. Actually, that's probably fine. And I think that will look pretty good across our little lake. But also once we start placing some more stuff over here. 4 lane. twirling over like that. There we go. So this should now let us place. And I do kind of like these ones right here, because I feel like they will grow up taller. But I don't think they'll grow up that tall. They'll grow up nice, a decent amount. So I just kind of bring this over here. I don't know where. I'm also thinking about having a... Well, actually, the ferry could be like right here. Because I don't know if we can actually have stuff go through our fishing area. We'll edit this. Okay, so we have... There we go. We got a little. Then we can go to our ferry. And we can have like a little ferry stop right there, right? Can I not just have you go like right in the middle? Ooh, yeah. That's exactly what we're looking for. Give me my snap twos. Give me my bendy. Give me a bendy boy. And there we go, we have a ferry. Okay, I'm back, and I think this is starting to look pretty good. I decided to actually add like a second row on top. Just like a stacked look, which I think will turn out pretty good, because this is already looking pretty good. Let me also just turn that down. Kind of turn it on so I can have some buildings growing a little bit faster. We do have our ferry going back and forth right now. We have nobody on, of course. Why would they hop on my ferry? And actually, before I get too far, let's see. I think we want to, yeah, we want to name this. Technically, this is going to be a separate area. So I'll bring you up to there. Just kind of do. You know, Elk Bluff, I think, would work. Get out of the forest fire. So what do we want here? So we're going to say this is going to be a gated community. We're going to say recycle, we're going to say parking, we're going to say that. And yeah, we'll say cycling, why not? Here we go. We have, this is basically just an office district. That's all it really is. So, this we're going to name. We're going to make that free first of all. And this is going to be autumn. Right? Yeah, that is autumn, right? Yeah, oh, yep, autumn. Game. Come to elk. Elk. Autumn the elk. There we go. And hopefully we'll get some more people wanting to use this. What about this one? Are you returning to depot? Autumn Sycamore. Not a mass amount of people there. I have a lot of people wanting to go up and down there. And actually, I do want to say we can get an upgrade for that. I mean, not an upgrade, but we do have vehicles for that. So I may look in that next time. And there's, yep, that is turning out. Well, we got these. So we have the steel building, the beautiful glass and steel towers built from metals mined and smelted right here in our city. There's no better testament to our industry. Just watch out for the 25th floor. I've heard the city regulators aren't too happy up there. So we can add a steel building. Then So we have the energy lobby offices. Sometimes the wheels need to be greased to keep the machines working. Well, here you can find the greasiest of wheels ready and willing to help keep the machines working overtime. So see if we can throw, yeah. Throw you there. Could even throw some parking back here as well. Or, no. I was thinking about more offices back there, but no. I think we're fine with offices. If anything, we'd be parking back there. But I do think I like this double-decker look we got going on here. Not shift terrain. I meant smoothify it. Just kind of blend that in a little bit better. There we go. And I think this on the other side of the lake is looking pretty good, because it was looking a little bare. Didn't know what I was going to do over there. But would you look at that? We have a pretty good traffic pileup. We may have too many trams. Yeah, you, okay. So, put you down to 1. What you? How many we got in you? I think we'll just leave, we'll put you down to 2. Apparently 4. I am gonna probably need the mod that allows me to adjust stuff. Let me see. Also, why are you just... Oh, I think you're just waiting. Okay. So for right now, just get rid of that and keep things moving. Keep her moving. Just keep her moving. There we go. And actually, let me see if I can put in a... So people go up and around. But yeah. You just don't want all this traffic pileup we have going on right here. None of that is good. I also... Oh yeah, because you're all... Yeah, you're all coming out of the port right there. It's like, where's all the traffic coming from? But yeah, they're all just coming out of the port. So we may actually want a traffic light here. But I digress. I think... Okay, I was like, that might have been a slight bug, because I know the game has had a few optimization stuff. It's supposed to render things far out. But I was still pretty close, so okay. But back over here, I think we got a pretty good district system going on here. And yeah. So we have created a nice office district. You know what? I think that would. I think it looks decent. Maybe we would try that next. Also, do we have any people wanting to use this yet? We got 6. Maybe we don't need a ferry line. Maybe we have plenty of road access that people don't want to take ferry over here. I don't, well, yeah. I don't know, we'll have to see in the future, but... Ooh, actually, before we finish, do we want to... We could add a nice restaurant over here as well. We can find a nice spot to put a restaurant. Metro Kingdom. Yeah, something like that could work. Boom. So we have a nice. I was kind of hoping for one that had like a patio where you can actually go out and see stuff. Canopy Cafe. That. I think a lot of these are meant for downtown settings. Do we have one that would work? That one would. We have like a simple road that comes out here. Like that. And then we place you onto said road like boom. And then when we just kind of fix up the land here a little bit. Just a little bit of land terraforming. Just a touch up. So we'll just make that a little bit smaller. Actually, let me just kind of remove that. And replace the road back in. Boom. And there we go. Could even add a nice walking path over here. Like that. And then we can have one like that. Boom. There we go. I think that works. So you have a nice view of the city. So you live over here, you commute over here, and then you got like a nice little lunch spot. I think we got a pretty good district going on here. And we got more office demands, so we can actually add some more stuff over here as well. Well, I guess our office man is kind of going away. But yeah, I think that will wrap up this episode. And I shall see you guys in the next video. Have a good day.